This group of guys is so much fun. They have so many different personalities.
It's definitely the closest group I think we've had overall.
They're the biggest supporters of each other, and I think it just comes from how they interact on a daily basis. I mean, they live together, they practice together. They're together so often with how hard we practice and all the work that they put in that it's hard for them not to be kind of a tight-knit group.
What? It's impossible. Just chill out.
No, it's cheating. It's cheating. It's cheating.
No, I mean you don't reach the other side.
It's so short. Yo. Speed training, huh?
Oh my gosh, it's okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to
Find out why.
It's also
I swing slow this few days.
Okay.
Because my club speed is 114 is this show.
Oh.
When I use Tiger it's 117.
he was swinging so fast.
78.
I'm afraid he's gonna break my shaft because I'm fucking just stiff.
Let me try one.
It's just a really cool group that we've got. I mean, it's one of the things that we try and build as a culture here is just a good team environment for these guys, and they're the biggest supporters of each other, and I think it just comes from how they interact on a daily basis. I mean, they live together, they practice together. They're together so often with how hard we practice and all the work that they put in that it's hard for them not to be kind of a tight-knit group. They eat breakfast together in the mornings after workout. When we travel together, it's literally 5 or 6 days of just us hanging out all together. And you get there the day before, practice at the course, and then day of is practice round. We're there for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours sometimes. And each tournament round, we get there in the mornings, eat breakfast together at like 6 a.m. You're out on the course for 5 or 6 hours, and just it's a lot of work. These guys put in a ton of time, to really hone their craft and be the best golfers they can be. And I think our environment of being so close and these guys being such good friends with each other is really kind of what drives us to be the best we can be.
I would say we're definitely this year we're probably the closest team I've ever had. Like everyone gets along, which is obviously good. Like we kind of spend more time together outside of it. We have good banter. You kind of see it when we're on the golf course playing against each other. We're bantering around, so we're all close. Yeah, me and Ben are really close. Yeah, Ben is he's my roommate when we go to tournaments. We always play together when we're playing for fun. So yeah, me, Ben, Ricky, JK. Yeah, they're my main. Yeah, being in this team with everyone being so different, it's cool to learn like what the culture is and like how they kind of go about stuff. But yeah, I don't want to say anything's like standing out. Everyone's kind of similar, to be honest with you. Especially like with Ben, because he's from America, I'm from England, and it's crazy how similar we actually are. Like we like the same things, we do the same things. And it is crazy. I actually played soccer when I was younger until the age I was like 12. I played like pretty high level, like academy level, and then I got dropped from one academy. My dad was like, right, we got to figure out a different sport because it's not working. And then he played golf, so then I went to golf with him. And then, yeah, after that, from the age of 12, I kind of just played for fun. And then when I got to like 16, 17, I started playing like serious, like national level. And then, yeah, I got into the college system. I paid this agency to get me into the college system. And then they got me into a school in Texas, a junior college in Texas for 2 years. And then, yeah, I transferred to Nevada after the 2 years and been here for 3 years now. For individually, I would say I won the US Open qualifier up at Somerset last year. And it was my first time my dad was coming over to visit me because I was graduating. So yeah, and he watched me for the round. And obviously winning it with my family there and stuff, that was probably, yeah, that's my best in America. As a team, I would say obviously winning at Fresno was a good thing for us this year. And then winning Sandpiper was a really good one.
We have guys from all over, but I think they're all on the same page as being kind of team first oriented. They really root for each other. They represent us well. They get out in the community, and we try to play a lot. Whether it's our little 9-hole outings or just getting to know members at different places that we play, and just do a really good job of kind of representing everyone in Northern Nevada and Reno and people who played for us, even though they came from somewhere else. I feel like they belong here. And I think that's the biggest thing for me is seeing all those guys kind of come together from different places with a common goal and just kind of being proud to compete for Nevada. They get really competitive in practice. You know, they love to play 2-on-2 games, head-to-head games, stuff like that. So we really kind of double down on that, I think, in practice right now, and it keeps guys competitive. And, you know, with the group that we have here and even the last couple of years, I think it's been really important to get guys here and have them spend as much time around our guys as possible, because that's who they're living with at the end of the day. That's who they're driving to and from practice. That's who they're competing with every day.
What?
Do you have a cart, sir?
Yeah, do you have a cart?
No.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
You gonna drive today?
No, you can drive.
That's also another thing. I gotta tell Jay, the other recruit this. If you make him drive, he's automatic loss for the day.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Backstop. What in the world was that? That's so bad. That was crazy.
Are you guys playing any kind of match or just playing?
Yeah, it's gonna be over by like hole 10 though, so.
See how lucky he got there?
Like, I don't know why he keeps doing this, bro. I don't know why he does this. Just never stands a
If
chance.
he wasn't for the backstop, he would have made a bogey.
Ever.
That's all I have to say.
Never stands a chance.
Good birdie, guys.
That thing kind of snaps. Though.
Yeah.
Loki does.
What's you guys match at?
What up? You know,
That's
I'm getting lucky out here though. I'm just not making putts. I wouldn't be able to stop. Just like me winning, just can't stop, bro.
I can't believe you just said that.
what's the match at now?
Oh,
Very close.
oh.
Very close.
We should just restart by now, but he doesn't. He's fully convinced that he can come back.
But why would I give up?
Never give up.
Did he by 4?
It's golf.
Did he by 4?
Yeah.
There's no chance you come back from this. What do you want, tight cut or tight cut, Rick?
Just hit the ball.
Okay. Tight cut it is, brother. Oh no! Oh, okay. Ball.
That's a
Did
beauty
a
right
provisional.
there.
First one Tyler's 3, second one Tyler's 64. First one should be up, but it's alright.
Hilarious.
Let's see what I'm playing against.
Oh, we doing that now? We're doing that? Alright.
No, I gotta reward the birdie, dude.
Let's play golf.
Oh, I am.
Let's play
I'm
golf.
playing the cleanest round of golf right now.
Good putt. That worked.
No high firm on that one.
Enjoyed it. Good tools, brother.
Bang that thing too. Thanks, bro.
I knew it.
Good play today. Good fucking play
Play on the back, dude.
Good putt, dude.
Thanks.
Good fucking putt.
I would say when we're home, we try to play twice a week and practice twice a week, and then typically work out twice a week. So we try to work out if we can on our practice days, so it's a little bit shorter volume, and then they're a little bit fresher on the days that we play in the afternoons. It gives us a good mix, I think, of, addressing maybe what we need to work on as a whole, whether it's, wedge game or, driving if, depending on the golf course we're getting ready to play, kind of making practice have a theme. And then also balancing what they need to work on individually, right? Some guys it may be more long game, some guys putting, some guys strategy, some technique, some being more competitive and getting out and playing holes. So kind of balancing that with practice, but then also getting out, and I like to compete a lot, whether that's practice or, getting out on the golf course and keeping score and playing games. I think being competitive keeps you in that right mindset. So we try to play a lot. If we have time in between tournaments, we're qualifying for spots and trying to stay competitive. It's not like we're just sitting at home and guys kind of know who's playing and trying to keep them on their toes. And I think in the long run that pays off. A lot of guys had opportunities to play throughout the season. So, we try to compete as much as possible and kind of keep them feeling like they're earning it week over week.
So this is our practice for today. We struggled on the par fours a lot at El Macero, so we're kind of working on our irons and our lag putting. Basically, this one is you hit 18 shots from pitching wedge to 5-iron, and we have TrackMan, and we're basically aiming at a target, and then you're kind of just seeing how far offline it goes in feet, and then you just kind of recording whether you hit it left or right, so you know which way your miss is. Mine was pretty even for the first one, and then this is our stats company. We use Driven, and it's basically just they give you tour average for every hole, and then you just hitting the putts and seeing how many putts you can hit, and I had 29 for both times. That was it. A normal day, I'll go through yesterday. Whereas a Thursday, we have workouts at 7 a.m. So I'll wake up around 6. I'll leave, walk over to the workouts, get ready. Work out from 7 till 8. And then we'll walk up to breakfast at the top up there at the Stadium Club. And then I'll have breakfast from probably 8 till 8:30. Go home, chill for a bit, go to practice early, go around 10. We have team practice at 12, so I'll go around 10, do my own practice. Get my own practice in, then we have team practice. And then, we play 9 holes. And then I went to class from 4:30 to 5:45, and then I went home, made dinner, and just chilled with my fiance, and that was it. Yeah, like, the courses are so different over here compared to how they are in England. Because our courses are, like, short and tight. And I came over here, and everyone hit it so far. And the courses are wide open. All you're thinking about is just hitting driver, trying to hit it as far as you can. And then, hit good wedges. I kind of just put speed on. That was my main thing, was just to put speed. Try and hit it further.
It's kind of a small community. Like, there's not too many golf courses in Reno, but the ones that are here are all phenomenal. So you get a lot of different variety. We're not just stuck playing one course all the time. You come to Montreux, you go to Hidden Valley, Somerset, like Wild Creek is unique in itself. We get all the Truckee courses like Wahonton and Martis and Schaefer's and all that. So it's pretty cool. You get a lot of variety. I think it forces them to really be their best. They play in so many different conditions. You can have a day where it's all 4 seasons in one day. We were out here a week ago, and it was sunny when we teed off. It got windy on the second hole. It snowed on the 9th hole, and it was beautiful on the 15th.
Yeah, I think we definitely have a couple months of the season where it can be more challenging with the weather here, but I think the one thing we have that's really good here is a ton of variety, right? We do have some mountain golf. We've got some Parkland Country Club. We play from 4,500 feet up to probably 7,000 feet elevation around here, right? And then when we travel, it's different too, right? We go to sea level. We play some oceanside golf. We play some country club. We play some desert golf. So you're kind of forced to figure out a lot of different types of golf, of grasses, of weather. And I think long term that's really good for development. We're not playing the same place every day with, a perfect driving range and a Pro V golf ball.
It's so different. So, I mean, you're in elevation, the ball's going to go a little straighter, a little further. So getting used to that, going back to sea level and like going back to other golf courses, that's probably like the biggest challenge for us. But like there's so many good golf courses around here you can kind of get better at and really improve your skills.
People see golf as an individual sport, you know, and you're out there, you're playing for your own score. But I think psychologically there's a really big impact when, if I'm out there playing, I know the other 4 guys are all in all day, right? And that piece comes, I think, from living together, building trust, getting to know guys from other cultures and backgrounds, and just spending time traveling in the airport, you know, road trips, all that kind of stuff, I think just builds trust over time with the guys. And at the same token, like they spend so much more time around each other than they do with me, that they know their games and then they start to help each other, right? Or, you know, maybe a swing tip here and there, or they notice ball position or alignment, you know, stuff like that. That really pays dividends for us long term. For me, that plays into kind of the team aspect that I think some people think, hey, you just go play your 5 best players and you add up the scores at the end of the day. It's definitely, you know, they all play their own golf ball, but, you know, the strategy, like something we talk about a lot is like, the shots you're hitting aren't just yours, right? They're Nevada's. They count for all of us, right? They count for the team score. So, you know, everything that you do as an individual here affects the team, affects the program. It represents, you know, all the players who have been here before. So, you know, not to overwhelm them with the magnitude of things, but to have a little pride in kind of what we're doing and who we're competing for.
Going into conference, it's like, might be the last one for me. So you're just trying to play the best you can and just kind of do the things that you have to do right. But yeah, it's exciting. I think we could definitely make a push at conference and make a regionals. So
I feel great. You know, I got a U.S. Open qualifying under rep, so I kind of got a little bit of tournament rep. So for me, I think just learning what I did wrong in that week, and then just the next couple of days working towards not making those mistakes again. Yeah, I honestly think it's coming along quite nicely right now. So
I agree.
You just gotta go out there and play. Standout freshman should be one bag, but isn't because he had a bad fall apparently. How are we feeling, brother?
Feeling good.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Feeling ready?
Feeling ready. I didn't play the U.S. Open qualifier, so I don't know where my game is at right now.
Your game's fine. He's a tournament player.
Just put the reps in and just
play well. Yeah.
Are you happy with like the work you put in the past few weeks, or?
Feel pretty solid going into Arizona. We're playing some good golf. Everyone's playing pretty solid. Just need to go do our thing and play one shot at a time and see what happens at the end of the 5th hole.
Yeah, I mean, what we did well out here today was just having fun. You know, we had a great time, so it's like we can just have fun. We'll play well. That's what the key is, I think, at least.
Keep pulling the pack. We're going up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Thanks for coming out.